Good day, good afternoon. This is my Lab 3 assignment, the first part of the hack on one of my Kali boxes. So we're going to have the objectives here: system scan and vulnerabilities analysis, the enumeration of footprint, nmap commands, flaw hypothesis methodology, the vulnerability analysis and the vulnerability map of a system, and the explanation of the flaws. So to find our target, we type in the following command: nmap 192.168.56.0/24, and then it provides us a query of 4 hosts on the network, and we know that 192.168.56.100 is the virtual box because it states it, and then 192.168.56.104 is our key objects box. So we know what our target is, so we're going to then type the following command: nmap slash small s capital V 192.168.56.104, and this will tell us what services we're running on our key objects box. And so you can see that we're running TCP port 22, 80, 111, 139, and then the last one is 32768. We see that port 80 is open, and we can look at the source information to see if the vulnerabilities are present. We can type in the IP address, and then we can open it up. Since it's local, we can also view the source. Other ports that we see are port 111 TCP, which is used for transmission control protocol. Port 22 is a secure shell. Port 139 is used for enabling NetBIOS services, and then port 443 is used for encrypting all application layer data and secures it. The last one is port 32768, Open Fauna TMS. This TP is one of the main protocols for TCP networks, and the TCP is a connection oriented protocol which requires handshaking to set up end-to-end. So network enumeration or network footprinting is getting information from the server, the IP addresses, the network, the open ports, and usernames. So the next following command we'll use is nmap slash capital O 192.168.56.104, and this provides us a guess of what operating system we're running. This is more of an intrusive scan because we're still trying to gather information, more information than what we got before. So we type in this command: nmap -p then capital A, then our IP address 192.168.56.104, and this provides us more information that we can glean over and look at what type of services we're running, what type of vulnerabilities we see. And what I see right now is we see a vulnerability in the SSH keys, and then also we see vulnerabilities in the potentially risky method trace area. So I was tasked out to provide 3 more additional nmap commands. So these are my nmap commands. The first one is the nmap -traceroute, which is a diagnostic tool used to track in real time the pathway taken by a packet on an IP network and source destination, and then reporting the IP address of all the routers it pinged in between. So we did one right here: nmap -traceroute 192.168.56.104, and you see it here. It's only one hop because it's we're on a closed network, and so we're not going against hopping from router to router. If there were more routers, there would probably be more hops. So the second nmap command I'll be talking about is nmap-t4-a. And this is a more obtrusive and aggressive scan. The T4, the -A does a more of a thorough check on the operating system and also the version checking. And then the T4 pretty much states the speed, and there are different levels of speed. Speeds 0 through 4, meaning either going slow or fast. So the third nmap command that I'll be talking about is nmap-s, capital A, and then this is used to detect firewall settings. This can be useful during penetration testing and the vulnerability scanning. Using the -sa flag will let you know whether a firewall is active on a host. So here we on the command prompt, we type in nmap-s, capital A, 192.168.56.104, and it shows the report. And there's not really much to say because we don't have anything there. No firewall. Flaw, hypothesis, and methodology. Those are pretty big words there, but it's pretty simple. We're going to scan our network, PCs, or devices for vulnerabilities, and then what we're going to do is we're going to investigate further on why these are vulnerabilities, and then we're going to fix them. So the next thing is we're going to use this command, which is a NICTO, is an NIKTO, which is an open source web application scanner. This performs a scan to test against vulnerabilities for security threats, about recording 6,700 potential threats to files and programs. So we type in -h, then we type in our web address, and we can see the vulnerabilities here. And right there it says vulnerabilities against directory indexing found, web server manual found. There's a lot. There's some vulnerabilities right there that we can clean over, and we can see what we can tighten up the ship. So the explanation of these flaws, we use nmap to detect any type of vulnerabilities, and we can detect operating systems, we can detect open ports, usernames. So, and we can also, and these things right here is the flaws that we can see. So it can give us like software applications that are outdated, that need to be patched. And then there's support cyber hygiene, and that's another flaw. That's basically where users are inadvertently places the network in jeopardy, either on purpose or on mistake. And then there's a lack of vulnerability testing. If we don't test, we don't know. So it's prudent to continue testing and having a detailed penetration test schedule out there to verify or to look for weaknesses in your network.